Alright, well, it's been a week since I've streamed this. The last time I played this was a week ago today, I believe. And we finished chapter 4. So we're now going to start chapter 5. In a mysterious tune on the floating landmass of Renless Chateau, the group was attacked by Telos and the Red Testament. As she unscreened, the light from her pendant enveloped them and sent them to what seemed to be Milsha 15 years ago. There they met Xion from when she was a child in an old church. With information from young Xion, the group located the Elsa inside a limestone cave and were reunited with the crew, as well as the remains of Cosmos. Cosmos' core was destroyed in the battle with Telos, which meant she would never wake again. Well, that's a bummer. Now let's start off this chapter, as we do every chapter, with some
How about on
cutscenes.
your side? Found anything?
Nothing yet. There are no signs of the Elsa or any ESs in the UMN region.
There ain't even a log?
None.
How is that possible? If they were transferred in some sort of accident, a log should exist.
They may have been reduced to Planck scale along with the hypersphere.
No way. Where have you gone, little master? And Master Guinan is away too. Little master.
Committee member Yuli Mizrahi.
I assume from the tone of your voice that something's gone wrong.
The little master vanished along with the research target. We're searching for them now.
What? You still don't know where they are?
Unfortunately, no.
I see.
Committee member Mizrahi, I presume you did not contact us to check on the situation.
Yes, there's been a new development in the Federation government. I wanted to inform you at once.
You sound serious. What is this new development?
The Federation government is moving forward with plans for a full-scale invasion.
What? Where?
The birthplace of the Ormus organization, Planet Mictum. The Federation fleet has already set course and is employing the newly completed Merkaba.
The Merkaba? So Dmitry Yuriev is behind this?
Yes. If something isn't done, the chaotic wars of the past may descend upon us again. Or perhaps something even worse.
Are they planning to wipe out Ormus?
What should we do?
We'll wait and see, depending on the situation.
The Federation military may become our enemy?
Dmitry must have a reason for heading to Mictum. That man wouldn't move the entire fleet just to suppress them.
So there's something there, huh?
There was a record of an object in the remaining fragments of the Y data inside Momo. That object was taken by a faction of the immigrant fleet when they left Lost Jerusalem.
An object?
The Eternal Circle, Zarathustra.
Zarathustra?
We're still investigating exactly what it is, but Dmitry has the Y data as well, and his is in a more complete form than ours. I have a feeling his actions may be related to that object.
Oh.
You have the ESs and the emulators, so you may be able to stop Dmitry. You would receive full support from Representative Helmer in such a case.
Helmer? Things are that bad?
But we can't do anything if the Elsa is missing.
Leave it to us. We'll find them no matter what. And then, if that old man is doing something stupid, we'll go out there and slap him upside the head.
Yes, I'm sure Little Master would like to be a part of that too.
I'm sorry for always asking the impossible from you. I'll head there myself as soon as I can.
Where am I?
This is hopeless. Without a transplant of the actual base tissue, we can't save him.
Please, transplant my organs. That should compensate for what's missing.
Is that Feb? Oh, that's right. It's Lieutenant Virgil's surgery.
No. Think what that would do to you. We can't lose a valuable Realian to save the life of one soldier.
Our cells should have affinity for each other. I'll be fine. Please, help him.
Wait, that's not Jin.
You sound like your mind is made up. Fine, we'll try it.
That's... Was I dreaming? Yes, I remember. That boy saved him. Jin and the others weren't there then.
Okay, where to? Oh, Shion, you're awake. If you're looking for the others, they should be in the gun room. The gun room, it's right outside of the main elevator. Okay, thank you. The professor says he has something important to talk about. I can't shake the feeling that we droids are treated like pets on the Elsa. If they want pets, they should get a dog or something. I'm sure it'd be cute. Okay, I think they said right outside the main elevator, which is this.
The vessels of Anima are gone? What's wrong?
There's a little bit of a problem.
There's always a
You'd
problem.
better explain what's going on.
Like I said, the vessels of Anima are missing. There's nothing wrong with the crafts themselves, but the power cores have just disappeared.
How can that happen?
What caused it?
I have no idea.
Perhaps it's a negative side effect caused by our time travel.
Yes, yes. Speaking of side effects, things may get even worse.
What? Even more stuff's gonna go wrong?
Well, we're not really supposed to be here in this world. That contradiction is slowly but surely building up latent heat energy. If we let it keep going, it'll almost certainly end in destruction.
Destruction of what?
This universe.
What?
Well, that might be an exaggeration, but it will at least blow away this region of space. That's how dangerous this latent heat energy thing is.
What do we do? That doesn't sound good.
Is there anything we can do?
Well, there is something. We may be able to return to our original time if we contain this latent heat energy with a field and interface with the space-time continuum.
No problem then. Let's get started.
Let me finish. All I'm saying is that it's theoretically possible. We don't have anything capable of generating a field powerful enough to contain it. There's nothing we can do.
Oh, he's a bummer.
Cosmos, will you ever wake up again? Will you ever say good morning to me again?
Chief, you're here again? When we get back to our original time, I'm sure we can find a way to fix Cosmos. So...
Alan,
Yes?
do you really think this is that Milsha?
It's difficult to believe. But the data Momo's gathered all points to this as the Milsha 15 years ago.
I don't understand. This is definitely Milsha from back then. I've met Feb, Lieutenant Virgil, and even my younger self. But I can't just accept it so easily. If this is really Miltia back then, a terrible fate is going to befall this planet in just a few days.
Everything that happens in this
Can you
game is a
believe
terrible
that?
fate.
Well, Jin was saying, if this is really the world of the past, then our actions now could have a dramatic effect on the future. It's certainly true that we don't know what might happen to us if we interfere with the past.
But if that's true, doesn't that mean we might be able to change the past? Don't you wish you could change the past, Alan?
Well, yeah, I have all sorts of things in the past I'd like to change. I think most people do. Everyone regrets something. I bet everyone wishes they could redo things. But it's not a good idea to interfere with this world without understanding the situation.
That may be the logical way of thinking. But even so... Damn it. Everything is happening at once. I feel like I'm gonna go crazy.
Chief, you're probably tired. How about getting a little more rest?
You're right. I think I'll head to the city to relax.
What? Chief, we shouldn't go outside until we understand our current situation.
I have to do something. I can't just sit around here. Besides, we'll never really figure out our situation unless we go outside.
Chief, hey, wait a minute!
I can't bear just standing around.
You can interfere with this world!
You can go tell on me if you want.
Chief?
It's okay. I'm just gonna go visit the city. I'll be back in 2 or 3 hours, so tell the others not to worry.
According to the information we have, the city is in a battle zone with Federation descent troops. Why do you want to go there? Wait a minute. I'll go with you.
That's okay.
No, it's not. It's dangerous to go alone. Cosmos isn't here, so I'm going to protect you.
No, too late, dude. She already left. This way seems to be faster to get to the city. Alright, well, let's go that way. I don't think this is it. That's not it.
Chief?
Shh, hide. Is that a UTIC transport? Looks like it was in an accident.
Was it attacked by the Federation?
Beats me. It's hard to tell from here. Wait, someone's coming out.
Damn, this isn't good. Looks like a slaughterhouse in here. Oh, Supervisor Uzuki, over here.
What? Dad!
Huh? Dad? He's...
Yes, it's definitely him. Suo Uzuki, my father.
How are the subjects inside?
No good. They're all destroyed with their maintenance beds. We won't be able to use them.
Federation military isn't taking any chances. Thanks to them, the project is going to be delayed even further.
What should we do?
Just retrieve the vital data, then dispose of the rest. Leave the Realians. We'll have the disposal team incinerate them later. Let's go!
Oh, this is awful. What was the point of this? Let's see, model number DZ2000330. Looks like they're combat realians. What are you doing, Chief?
This.
Hey, that's an ID.
Lend me your connection gear.
Sure, but why?
I'm gonna modify this ID and make us our own.
Well, what?
It looks like she was a UTIC scientist. A Realian coordinator, actually. There are spare uniforms inside, too.
What? Chief, what are you doing?
There's something I want to check. You can go on back.
I can't leave you alone. Where are you planning on going?
My father probably headed for Labyrinthos. I suspected he was connected with UTIC. I have to find out what the connection was. If you're coming with me, then hurry up and change.
Man, she's bossy. So I guess we're heading to Labyrinthos.
Things don't look very friendly here.
No surprise there. The Federation front line is only 20 kilometers away. Although, the fact that they haven't declared martial law yet must mean they're not too concerned.
Why doesn't the Federation just attack?
They can't. The Realian troops that compose the Federation's main force can't be used.
Why not?
Have you forgotten? The UTIC organization has the ability to make Realians lose control. Though I don't think they've been able to expand to the whole star cluster.
The Song of Nephilim!
Yes. On top of that, there are a lot of civilians here, as well as the Zohar. They can't just hit the city with interstellar weapons.
Hey there, what flavor do you want? Oh yeah, he sells ice cream or something. Which recovers all your HP, which is kind of nice. This is where we're supposed to meet. Where is Linda? Oh, I'm meeting my girlfriend here. I don't like her to be alone, especially with what's been happening lately. There's a treasure chest or something up here. Yep, there is. An update file that we're not going to bother doing anything with. A cat took my balloon. Get it back. How can we catch that cat? Even if the cat lets go of the balloon, don't pop it. Hold on to it with circle. I wonder how I'm supposed to do this. I wonder if I'm supposed to set the trap off when the cat gets close. You did it. Thank you very much. This balloon is my treasure. Thanks for getting it back to me. Take this. 2 ice creams. That seems like a fair reward. Oh, my balloon. It's so cute. As long as I have this balloon, I can go anywhere. I'm going to stay here for a while. I really like this place. I'm also using a new controller today for this emulator. I was using a Xbox 360 PC controller, but my dog decided to chew through the cord and ruin that, so I bought an Xbox One controller, and I'm actually glad I did, because I like this controller. 100G is needed to operate the binoculars. Look through the binoculars, left analog stick adjust direction, right analog stick adjust the zoom. X button cancel. Oh yeah, I think we can find like young Xion on a swing in the park. Oh, there's that dude's girlfriend. I think there's a different pair of binoculars you can look through. I wonder, will let me tell this guy his girlfriend's down below? Nope. Everyone's just ignoring the current situation, and I'm going about as if everything's normal. I'll have to protect people like them once the fighting begins. Oh, let's see, you can say that again. You've got real promise. Have you ever considered enlisting with the Special Forces? Wow, he determined that from one response. There's young Xion sitting on the swing. I feel like we're being deceived. Utic says they'll protect us when the Federation attacks, but I have no idea what their real objective is. They claim they're fighting to improve the status of immigrant fleet descendants, but what do you think? You may have a point. I see, yeah, I'm sure they're cooking something up behind the scenes. Some other binoculars. There's little Xion. Looking depressed as fuck. And if you played the first Xenosaga, this area should be very familiar. The soldiers in this city are really friendly. I'm going to join the Utic organization someday and get those Federation bad guys. Alright, you do that. Soldiers are so cool. I'm going to be a military nurse. That way I'll marry someone strong. This is the Sector 584 Information Board. Please choose the reason for which you wish to acquire information. None. And there's Labyrinthos. My god, is his name Dyke? That's awkward. I wonder how many soldiers in Utic believe that this fight has meaning. Oh, you were listening? With 500,000 nations across the star cluster, it's only natural that there's a variety of doctrines and opinions. When you think about the future of humanity, it's hard to find meaning in worrying about things like squabbles between the Federation and the immigrant fleet. The area ahead is a high security zone. Civilians may not enter without permission. Those Federation dogs have been causing trouble these past few days, so surveillance of this area has been strengthened as well. Oh, you destroyed that console for me. Thanks a lot. I owe you one. That console has been malfunctioning. So we just destroy it? Okay. Snashy Snashy Simulator, good morning, Miss Murder. How are you doing this morning, my friend? How have you been? This guy's name is Highway. And that's Hamill. Were they really that uncreative? Coming up with NPC names. We'll just name them the Highway. I'm sensing a drop in my troops' morale. Oh, were you listening? It's not just my subordinates that are losing morale. I'm starting to question this war as well. Hey JB, I saw your tweet yesterday. You should get a farm discount for you free apples. And no kidding. I'm okay. How's things with you? Things are going okay. I can't complain. Been playing a lot of Overwatch lately. It's actually kind of nice. I actually met someone in Overwatch in a random match, and we've actually been playing together pretty much every night for the last week and a half. It's been pretty cool to have someone to play with daily. I mean, I have others that I play with, but not every day. And this person, she's on most nights, so that's been pretty fun. We're gonna skip talking to all these NPCs if we can. And here is Labyrinthos. I thought there was stuff I could destroy over here. Yeah, there is. Have I been trying other characters? Not really. I've been pretty much sticking to just Moira. I mean, in Skirmish I do. Or if I play, you know, mystery heroes, obviously you don't have a choice. But mostly just Moira.
ID, please. Wait a minute. You're with the 34th Special Transport Team? There was a report that your team was attacked and destroyed.
Yeah, we got lucky and passed out. So we escaped danger.
Glad to hear it. So, what happened to the cargo?
The cargo?
The Realians.
Oh, they were all destroyed.
I hope that doesn't delay the project. A connection experiment using the test subject is going to begin soon. You should hurry. Supervisor Uzuki isn't going to be happy if you keep Professor Mizrahi waiting. Professor Mizrahi's on the 4th floor.
That's why I like mystery heroes. Might find someone you like playing as. Yeah, and like I like playing as Nay when I'm not very good. Songbird's kind of fun too. Use of chemicals that may cause an explosion is prohibited in this facility. Oh, I guess we shouldn't use traps.
Say, Chief, isn't this the hospital we saw when we dove into Cosmos' Encephalon? But it looks too heavily guarded for a hospital.
No,
What?
this is no hospital. When I was a child, I thought it was a hospital. But this is a holding ward for the test subjects that are necessary for their project.
Stop! Ahead is Labyrinthos. You can't pass without a dedicated ID.
I knew it. This facility is part of Labyrinthos.
What?
Here's my ID.
No. Your ID doesn't permit you to pass through here. Return to your work.
No dynamite in this facility. Let's save. Well, this should be all the drugs needed for the upcoming experiment. Not if I destroy it. Oh no, all the drugs I got are... What do you think you're doing? I'm getting myself a free skill upgrade B. That's the elevator. Fire exit. Can I go in there? No, I cannot. Can I destroy this? Alright, let's hit the elevator. Which floor would you like to go to? Well, let's go to the second and work our way up.
Preparations are underway for the connection experiment. Entry to this floor is restricted.
Or not. How about the third?
Preparations are underway for the connection.
Okay. The fourth. There we go. Floor 3, ladies wear. Floor 2, kids department.
Central management.
4th floor, central management. Hey, is it alright for Professor Mizrahi's assistant to do his own research? Yeah, I thought about that too. There must be something going on by giving him that post at his age, but I don't want to stick my nose into it. It's not easy to become the direct assistant to Professor Mizrahi. He gets tens of thousands of applicants from throughout the star cluster every year. No kidding, rumor has it the kid and the professor know each other from the Cerebral Sciences Research Center. Yeah, I think 5th floor is Home and Garden. Alright, can't go there. The connection experiment is going to begin soon. Aren't you going to join Professor Mizrahi? Professor Mizrahi is preparing for the experiment. What? His room? It's the second door down that passage. Okay, that's the first door. Let's see what's in the first door. Check the data. Okay. The business district gate entrance password is 5150. Good to know. Acquired Suo Uzuki's memo. Alright, so 5150. I'm probably going to have to remember that.
You two, what are you standing around for?
Upload the test subject's personal patterns to Central.
What? Yoki Mizrahi?
Didn't you hear me? I told you to upload the test subject's personal patterns.
Oh, yes, sir. Let's see. The test subject's personal data.
Hurry!
Yes, sir. Currently cleared through list 177, list 281, 15 left until upload is complete.
Were you just assigned here?
Yes, sir.
I see. I'd heard I was getting new assistants. How's list 281?
Yes, sir. List 281. This is a list of patients in the hospital.
Is it done yet?
Oh, list 281, clear. Upload complete. What are these test subjects?
This is the data from test subjects capable of linking with vessels of anima. We're going to control their fear and perform a Zohar connection experiment. Weren't you informed?
No, I'm sorry.
Chief, look! Vessels of anima!
Yes, but why here?
I have no idea. And what does he mean by linking people to vessels of anima?
Look at this. It's the Zohar.
You're right.
Looking at this, it appears the vessels of anima serve as a mediator to approach the Zohar.
I thought they were the power reactors for the ESs.
Actually, they're transmitters. No, more like translators. Their power is the byproduct of acting as mediators between people and the Zohar. They were calibrated here, and what we were using was the finished product. But this data, I wonder why they needed to relay it through Realians.
He said something about controlling fear. Maybe that's related.
I wonder.
Chief, look.
Mom's name. Why is she on the list of test subjects?
You there!
Yes, sir.
Go fetch my assistant, Kevin Winnicott. I want to know Febronia's condition.
Kevin Winnicott?
Does he mean our Kevin?
What's the matter? Hurry up!
Oh, yes, sir.
Coffee for you? Alright, this murder. How do you take your coffee? Hurry up and fetch Winnicott. Kevin Winnicott's room is next door. Now go and get him. Is this your first time meeting Mr. Winnicott? He's a little strange, so it may be difficult to deal with him. Don't worry, I got this.
Preparations are currently underway for the connection experiment.
One sugar with chocolate almond. Alright, coming right up.
Preparations are currently
Okay,
underway.
so we can't go in that door. I heard that the 34th Special Transport Team came under enemy attack. I heard they were transporting Realians that were recalibrated on the Proto-Mercagua. Ooh, treasure. Passage ahead is currently sealed. Alright, how am I supposed to go? You don't have creamers? You don't have creamers over there? Really? Unless that next door is in... Oh, never mind.
What is going on? This is the first I've ever heard of Kevin being here. I wonder if it's just someone with the same name.
This is the first I've heard of it, too. Kevin didn't tell me what he did before he joined Vector. But his Hilbert effect theory and his knowledge of Realian architecture makes sense if he was Professor Mizrahi's assistant.
Seems to be a mostly American thing, and a lot of American foods are banned here? Really? Like what? I didn't know that.
How dare you barge in here without knocking?
You're...
Have we met before?
No. Are you Mr. Winnicott?
What? Is my name that unusual?
Oh, no. I'm sorry. Professor Mizrahi is calling you. He wants you to report on Febronia's condition.
Oh, it's already that time? Understood. I'll get things ready. Tell him I'll be right up.
That boy is Kevin?
His face looks similar, but he doesn't have the same temperament.
Yes, but I'm pretty sure it's him. That's Kevin. So he was involved with UTIC.
Chief! Chief!
What?
It looks like Cosmos.
Look at this!
Outline of the managing OS for a weapon system to combat the Gnosis phenomenon. The effectiveness of a human-modeled weapon for Gnosis combat? Basic theory of a strategically multiple operation system that obeys the rules of order? Hey, this is Cosmos' basic theory.
It sure is. He must have already been working on the basic design back then.
Is Lucky Charms considered
really
like insulting for people that live in Ireland?
What are you doing?
What else? Taking a backup.
What? Here? That's crazy.
I know it's risky. But with this, we may be able to reboot Cosmos. Sorry, could you distract him until I'm done? Please?
Distract him? Oh.
You're still here?
Oh, actually, there's something I'd like to ask you.
What? The connection experiment is about to begin. Can't you wait until later?
It won't take long. It's about the effectiveness of mental stabilization in regards to realians. Chief, please make it quick. I can't keep him much longer.
Would you stop bothering me? I'm in a hurry. Please leave my room at once.
Oh, we're sorry for disturbing you. Come on, Ellen, let's go.
What? Oh, right.
Well, it seems like we fooled him. I don't think Dad's on this floor. Let's return to Professor Mizrahi for now. More annoying than insulting, I use it as an excuse to troll people leprechauns who are dying off from smoking shamrock. Chunlachin, they're the ones that made Lucky Charms. That's funny. Looks like everything's in order. I hope today's experiment goes well. Oh, it's you. Where's Winnicott? He said he'll be here soon. I see. Thanks. If you would, please deliver that data to the test subject management wing on the 5th floor. Okay, looks like we're heading to the 5th floor. We're heading to Homeware. Some people actually believed it. That doesn't shock me at all.
5th floor. Acute neurosis special treatment area.
Does not shock me in the slightest. Hey, why don't we need to be recalibrated on board Proto Merkaba? Seems like only special realians get recalibration there. DZ series units like us don't seem to need any recalibration. That reminds me, I heard that some DZ series units have issues with their control codes. I've heard that too. I can't help wondering if there's some connection between that and the recalibration on Proto Merkaba. Can't go out there, that's the fire exit. Can't go that way either. The test subject management wing lies ahead. Special human beings have been gathered from various locations. To be honest, they haven't told us the details of the experiments. You need special permission to open that door. The area past there is under special restriction. Even the staff here can't easily get permission to go through there.
What is it?
The door won't open.
Of course not. The area past here is restricted. You can't enter without permission.
We were told to deliver this data to the test subject management wing.
ID, please.
Here.
Confirmed. I'll release the lock. Hurry through.
Well, that guy sounds like he's thrilled with his job.
Look!
What is it now?
What's that image?
Hey, what's that display showing?
That's the surveillance camera for the isolated underground research wing. What about it?
Oh, nothing. It just caught my eye, that's all.
That place isn't something you need to worry about. Just get back to your posts.
I'm sorry.
Chief, that was a vessel of Anima.
Yes, there's no mistaking it. They're conducting experiments here to connect vessels of Anima and the Zohar.
The elevator that leads to Area 13 is beyond this door. Test subjects that fall into a dangerous state during the connection experiments are moved through the Area 13 passageway to the acute neurosis patient facility. As long as I'm here, I won't let you destroy the things in this room. Why? Because I'm this room's guardian spirit. Thought he said that was a vessel of lollipop on 2 strings, so I'm hearing weird things. That would be interesting, a vessel of lollipop. Do you know what a federal report is? I've collected a couple. Apparently, it's a report used by Federation soldiers. When they're in danger, they hide the report somewhere and come back later to retrieve it. Apparently, there are 8 reports that are around the city. If you happen to find one somewhere, please let me copy it. I simply must know the truth about the descent operation. Alright, well, I can give her the ones that I have, if it'll let me. Okay, so there probably is items or something I can get in this room, but not until that dude is no longer here. I wonder if something's wrong. Cabronia doesn't seem well today. She's the key to this connection experiment. What happened to Occidental State? Test subject Tethla Nagus. TC-4749. Detected possible test subject quality for connection experiment during the disturbance at Dagra 9. Immediately sent to this facility. Public records state that he had been killed in an accident during the disturbance. Performed drug experimentation for 6 months, but although his link affinity to realians were high compared to other test subjects, abnormalities in the pulses of the frontal lobe and the... I don't want to read all this. Who cares? Be right back, no problem. Huh? What do I think about UTIC's militarization? If you ask me, I'm in favor of it. I think the Galaxy Federation is trying to destroy the fruits of Professor Mizrahi's research. There's nothing to do here. The Galaxy Federation is trying to eradicate all Realians with its descent operation. They seriously believe that every single Realian is in danger of going out of control.
Excuse us. We brought the data.
Set it down there.
Dad?
We're pressed for time. What's the status of the link with Fibronia?
Values on the test subject side aren't stable. Fibronia probably hasn't fully recovered yet.
Some amount of stress is acceptable. We'll continue the experiment.
Mom!
You there. Forward the analysis data log. I want to confirm the error in sequence 306.
What is this? Mom is being used in an experiment?
What's wrong? Hurry up and confirm the data.
Isn't she a member of your family?
Hmm?
What kind of experiment is this? How can you use a member of your family as a test subject?
Chief!
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm talking about the atrocity of using a member of your own family as a test subject. And not just her. How many others have you people done this to?
They're here because it's necessary. That's all there is to it.
How is it necessary? Have you even studied this personal data? It's clear that they're suffering subconsciously. How can you use the sick and injured like this?
Nonsense. That's just an issue with the numbers. You merely see what you want to see. She doesn't feel anything. She doesn't say anything. This is nothing more than peripheral nerve reflexes.
You're just distorting the truth to rationalize what you're doing.
What? You're the one who's distorting things. To begin with, since when does a mere staff member like you have the right to criticize this project? Know your place.
Huh?
Shion, how many times do I have to tell you you need permission to come here?
So how did she get up to the 5th floor past all that security?
Today isn't a visitation day.
Hunted down and slap
Now
him.
hurry home. Leave Mom to us.
But...
Shion.
I'll escort her out.
You?
Yes. I'm sorry for how I acted. I'm fatigued and a little emotional right now.
And I'm also your daughter from the future.
I see. Yes. Please take care of her.
Come on, Shion. Let's go home. I'm sure your mom will get better soon. See all these doctors with her?
Yeah.
Your house is in block B32, right? What's wrong?
I don't want to go home yet.
But your dad's gonna be busy with work until late.
The soldier.
Soldier?
I want to visit the hurt soldier.
Oh, you want to go to the church?
Yeah, I'm going to bring him flowers.
I see. Okay, let's go.
Follow me. There's flowers in the garden outside.
New objective, obtain flowers. I'll be back for you later. Did Did you go back in time or something? Yeah, you go back. I think it's 15 years. Don't ask me to explain exactly how that happened. It's a bunch of scientific jargon I don't understand.
They're pretty. Did you grow these yourself?
Yeah, Seb gave me seeds. You know what? I'm gonna grow tons and tons more flowers and make Mom happy.
Yes, I'm sure she'll like that. Now, shall we bring some flowers to the soldier?
Yeah!
Are you slacking off at your job and playing babysitter now?
Easy explanation, wiggly woggly, timey-wimey stuff.
job.
There you go.
Oh, excuse me.
That should have been the stream title.
Still, I'm surprised to see people leisurely planting gardens in the middle of a war.
It's at times like this when we need them the most. Is there something wrong with engaging in productive activity to counter the unnatural destruction of war?
Placing one against another and fighting is a defining aspect of human beings. Resisting it is unnatural.
Your name is Kevin Winnicott, correct?
You're a strange woman. Is my name that unusual?
Are you really Kevin?
Come on, let's go!
Oh, right. Let's go to the church. Excuse us.
So Kevin, by the way, is the person that Xion ends up dating in the future. Yes, do you understand what's going on? We're in a state of war right now. And yet here you are, leisurely tending flowers. You should get back to your post. No, we gotta go to church. Well, a church. And no one sees a resemblance? Yeah, you would think.
Xion, wait. Where are you going?
This is a shortcut.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Come on!
Right.
You're recovering smoothly. But you should stay in bed for a while longer.
Like I needed your help. Who the hell are you people? You aren't UTIC, and you aren't Federation. But you act damn suspicious for mere civilians.
I told you you need to get some rest. We can't reveal who we are for various reasons. But we aren't your enemy. There's no need for you to cause yourself unnecessary stress. Xion?
What? Yeah. I brought Xion.
Oh, right. What brings you here?
Here.
What? Flowers? For me?
Yeah, they bloomed real pretty. It's so you'll get well.
It'd be great if you just snacked
What?
those flowers out of her hand.
You've got to be kidding. I don't need them.
You won't take them?
Thanks.
You're welcome. I hope you get better soon.
Damn it. This isn't me. What are you laughing at?
I'm sorry. It's just you look so different from when we first met.
Well, excuse me for looking silly holding some flowers.
Not at all. You look good with them.
Damn it.
Sounds like you're having fun. Deb!
Fibronia.
I'm glad you recovered.
Don't come any closer to me, Realian.
Virgil?
That's a UTIC, Realian. Do you know how many of my comrades have died because of them?
Virgil, stop it. She saved your life.
I didn't ask for that. It makes me sick, thinking I've got a part of you in me. If I could move right now, I'd kill myself.
Virgil, that's enough!
This is none of your business.
Please don't say such sad things. Everyone worked so hard to save your life. Please don't speak so lightly about throwing it away.
What would a Realian know about the value of human life?
It's true that I'm a Realian. We were created to serve human beings. My sisters are going through painful experiments for that purpose. But I feel no hatred for human beings, because it is the proof that we exist.
Give me a break. A proof you exist? That's just how you've been programmed.
It's fine if you feel that way. But my feelings right now are more than just a program.
Huh? Your feelings?
I want you to live.
I'm starting to feel sick. I'm gonna sleep.
Feb! We would never want people to suffer.
I know. We'll come to understand each other someday.
Is everyone in this quarter gang being an asshole? Not everyone, but there's a few.
Let's pray now, Xion.
What are you gonna pray for, Feb?
For my dear sisters, please grant them a wonderful future.
Yeah, I got news for you.
Will I get to play with Cecily and Kath again?
Yes, they're both looking forward to seeing you again. What are you going to pray for?
For Mom to get better soon. And for the soldier to get better too.
That's a good idea. Let's pray together.
Xion, let's go.
Jin's not an asshole, though.
Jin?
He's cool.
Losing control of Realians is an ingenious plan. A Trojan horse planted by their leader. It's an amusing scenario, though not a particularly flashy one.
It was Winnicott's idea to make Mizrahi into a scapegoat. He's quite the tactician for his age.
Did you hear that the transport carrying calibrated Realians was attacked by the Federation?
Oh, we just lost a few Realian units. It won't affect the project. Although I am concerned about the Federation's next move.
We know all the details of their descent operation. We'll be able to buy time until our VIPs are able to retreat.
Good.
So have you deciphered the Y data?
No. I've found some file fragments. But he won't tell us a thing about it. I've got Winnicott trying to get some information from him, but who knows how it'll go.
As long as the Zohar activation succeeds, we can deal with the rest later.
What's the plan?
Fake Doc
We'll
Ock.
pick you and the others up along with the Zohar.
I won't hold my breath. If it comes down to it, I can lift the whole Song of Nephilim into space.
Save the game?
Wow, that's the end of chapter 5 already. No shit. So chapter 5 had no fighting whatsoever. It was all cutscenes. I guess we'll start chapter 6.
Oh good, you ate it. Did you like it? You look like you'll be well enough to go outside soon.
That kid's not here today?
Xion? She went to pick flowers.
Oh. You mind if I ask you something?
I'll do my best to answer.
Why did you save me? I'm your enemy.
I guess you are, but that has nothing to do with me. I just wanted to save you. I didn't care about anything else.
That doesn't make sense. I came to this planet to dispose of you Realians. You could be executed for saving me.
All that mattered to me was saving you.
I don't understand that at all.
Is it really that strange to want to save someone's life?
I've been ordered to kill Realians. To To a soldier, orders are absolute.
There's nothing more important than life. Isn't that true for both soldiers and Realians? I want you to live. And because of it, we are here, together. Why don't you get some sleep? You need to regain your strength.
Don't tell me what to do.
Okay.
The food was delicious.
I'm glad you liked it.
Chapter 6. This chapter's really long. I want to say this chapter's around 10 hours long. There's only 3 chapters left, so.
Well, I'm impressed they can grow in a place like this. Guess they haven't died yet.
No, they won't die. I water them every single day and give them fertilizer.
Oh, I see.
Can I have some more,
Well,
please? No, you cannot.
There's no guarantee that they won't die in the future.
No seconds for anyone.
I don't understand it. Why did you want to plant them here? You could have planted them in the flower bed in the rear garden.
Because that's too far away from Mom's room. This is closer to her room. And that way Daddy can see them too.
I can't really see Supervisor Uzuki having any interest in flowers. Listen, you need to understand how the world works. For humans to live, we have to conquer and destroy and eat other organisms. That's the most basic function of an organic being. I'm sorry, Xian, but there's no point to what you're doing.
But that's not true. When pretty flowers are in bloom, they make everyone feel happier. Even my daddy.
I wouldn't bet on that.
Even Feb said so. And that's why I planted them here.
I don't get it, but if you say so.
Hey, if you're gonna just sit there, then give me a hand. Water those flowers over there.
What? Why should I have to do that?
Because you aren't doing anything. Stop complaining and help. Go on, do it.
Hey, quit it! That's cold. This is all your fault.
You're all wet.
This just isn't my day. Well, what do you want me to do?
Water the flowers there. Oh, and this one too. Not like that. You have to be more careful. Otherwise you'll hurt them.
How can I hurt them? They're just flowers.
No, here. Give it to me.
He's quite the whiner.
How. Coming. Here. Make sure you water them, okay?
What? But hey! Fine, whatever.
Wow, so this is Cosmos' basic theory?
These are some excellent calculations.
Well, how about it? Is it possible to fix Cosmos?
Beats me.
What?
With this data you brought back, and the newly designed body, it is possible to restore her to her original form.
Then...
But even so, there's still too many parts we don't understand. Even if the repairs are perfect, we don't know if she'll reboot or not.
She's completely different from Erde Kaiser, the field in which we specialize.
Indeed. This thing doesn't even transform, much less combine.
What the... That's not the problem.
Did you say something?
Oh, nothing.
Anyway, we'll do what we can. After all, I don't get many chances to play around with this baby.
That sounds creepy.
Chief, are you sure about this? If we leave it up to them, they may make things even worse.
Hey, I heard that, you.
Hojo vibes, yeah, really.
Robotics, I don't make mistakes. Sit back and leave it to me.
He's not a bad guy, though.
Now, all you people here are in the way. Get out! Shoo!
Why don't you try out the latest game in the lounge? We modified it a little, so I think you'll enjoy it.
Really? Well, I guess it might be nice to relax a little. Let's check it out, Xion.
Sounds good. I'll go with you too.
Wait, you stay here, assistant number 2.
Huh?
What did you expect? You're my temporary assistant. Don't tell me you're already planning on taking a break.
Right then, let's get to it, Alan.
He doesn't seem much like a bad guy, just a weirdo. Yeah, he's definitely a weirdo. Well, it may not be a bad idea to just relax and play a game. I think I'll go to the lounge. Oh, the online store may be updated. I should probably check there first. Do you know about the accessory called the Heaven's Door that the little master had? You can't equip it, but with my power I can make it so that you can equip it. Ask Kamikaze for the details. Of course I can't do it for free. You need to have enough skill to defeat a special weapon. What's the special weapon? Try searching all over the EVS until you find it. It's not easy servicing the hangar. I wish there was someone to help us droids. Is that strange? Is that strange when droids were made to help humans? I guess not. I think there's a segment file door right here. Yeah. Address 14. I do not have the key for that. ES Craft is currently undergoing maintenance and is unable to launch. Found segment address 9. I think I have that decoder. What do I get? EK device. Acquired EK device. Learn the ether skill Erde Kaiser. Confirm Erde Kaiser information? Sure. Please specify the type, Erde Kaiser. Oh, I'm not going to read this wall of text. Yeah, I'm not reading all that. Have you tried out Hackox in the lounge recently? Each time you complete a rank, a new rank appears. As the rank goes up, so does the value of the prizes. Oh, that's right. I think they force you to play the game once. It's actually not a bad minigame. I think when on my like master save file, I think I've gotten to the last level in that game. Oh, that looks fancy. Bunny Wabbit indeed. That's basically the series mascot. Alright, where's the lounge? It's probably this way. Cabin. Cabin. Elsa Diner? Maybe that's it. Nope. Oh yeah, right here. Welcome to the world of Hackox. Log in? Sure.
Take that! Looking good! Nailed it! Okay, here we go!
Basic rules. First, let's start with the basics. Here's the starting point. Before a character appears, an indicator will appear like this. The indicator is the same color as the character.
Okay, here we go!
After a few moments, the character will appear. Press R1 or R2 to make the character appear immediately. Once the characters appear, they will begin walking forward on their own.
That was easy.
When characters reach the goal, they disappear into another dimension. In this retro game, all you have to do is lead the characters from the starting point to the goal. Press the start button to select next stage to begin the next stage. Basic controls.
Is there a need for me to do this?
Now we'll explain the basics on how characters move. When the path turns, they turn to follow the path. At T intersections, they always turn right. They'll make a U-turn at dead ends. It's annoying waiting for them to walk long distances to press L1 or L2 to make them run. If you press L1 and L2 at the same time, they'll run even faster. Even at branches, they won't change their path, they will always go straight.
I seem to have reached the end.
Stage completion and game over. Next, we'll explain the display and stage completion requirements. If you run out of characters and are unable to meet the quota, it's game over. This is how many characters are left. When a character appears, it decreases by 1 like this. Yeah, GG, I walked to the end of the level. Seriously. When a character reaches a goal, your stock increases. Once you meet the quota, the stage is complete. That is your quota. This is how many characters have reached their goals.
That was
When a character reaches a goal, the number increases just like this. In this case, we need to get 2 characters to their goals. When 1 more arrives, the stage will be completed. By the way, you can view the field with the start button. And if you press the select button while the game is paused, you'll see a few ticks. This looks like the second character's arrived. That makes 2 out of 2 and the stage is complete. Farewell for now. Gimmicks.
Is there a need for me to do this?
You want to lead the characters to the goal, but there are holes blocking the way. That's where gimmicks come in. This is a gimmick. It moves when you press circle. Now you can cross. When you release the button, the gimmick returns to its original position. Basic play consists of filling in the holes and getting the characters through. You can find a basic explanation in the help section of the select menu. So keep that in the back of your mind. Practice by pressing and releasing O before you get to the goal.
I seem to have reached the end.
Just let them fall down the hole. I'm not sure how many of these they force me to do. Our theme this time is slopes. I don't think they can walk up the slopes. The game is actually 3D, so it has ups and downs. Characters can't go up slopes, but they can go down slopes. When there's nothing beyond the slope, they just fall straight into the abyss. That one's gone, so the next one comes out. Blocked away, yeah, I'm already doing that. That's all for this world tutorial. Next, get ready for a real challenge. Oh, whoops. Almost knocked her right off. Railway bridges. This is actually a pretty fun little minigame.
That takes care of that. That takes care of that.
Oh, rip him.
That takes care of that. That takes care of that.
Where are they starting from? Oh, here.
Is there a need for me to do this?
Oh shit. Well, that's not going well. Alright, so... Oh, they all had to fall down there.
I seem to have reached the end. I seem to have reached the end. I seem to have reached the end.
Game over. I'll try it once more. Yeah, they all make a goofy little noise when they die.
Is there a need for me to do this?
Oh, I didn't want to do that. Let's try that again.
Is there a need for me to do this? I seem to have reached the end. 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 I seem to have reached the end.
Let's see if I go back to the beginning. I wonder if that's all I need to do.
That was actually pretty fun. Those two did a good job for a change.
How do you feel? Do you feel relaxed?
Yes, I'm sorry. I guess I've been worrying everyone.
Don't worry about it. We're friends, right? When stuff happens, don't hesitate to tell us.
Thanks. I'm gonna go rest a bit in my room. If anything happens, give me a call.
Sure thing.
Professor, I finished attaching the exterior.
Okay, we're going to try rebooting her. Assistant number 2.
Yeah. Come on, Cosmos. It's time to wake up.
That doesn't sound like it worked.
It didn't work!
That's strange. With the data she brought back, the core repair should be flawless. Where could the problem be?
Professor, it's gotta be that!
Oh yeah, that! Love and courage.
Yeah, love and courage!
No, I'm pretty sure the problem lies with you two.
Hey, assistant number 2.
Yes?
What are you standing around for? Hurry up and bring your lady friend. I want to hear the opinion of a specialist.
Hey, I'm a specialist in the same field.
Do you expect me to rely on your opinions? Hurry up and call her.
Fine.
Professor, the reactor output is unstable. Maybe we needed those parts you had left over.
Don't worry about little things like that. It's probably just the gauge malfunctioning. Just hit it.
Gratuitous shower scene.
I know what is going to happen already. The coming events will bring suffering to countless lives, and it will leave a permanent scar on the universe. But I alone may have a chance to change everything. Cosmos, what would you do?
Exactly, all that sexy steam.
Would you chastise me for being illogical? Just like you always do? Cosmos, would you abandon countless lives before you? Simply because it's the logical thing to do? Mm-hmm.
Oh, Alan's gonna have a heart attack.
It's me, Alan. Sorry. Have you got a minute?
Sure. What is it?
Thanks. Whoa.
What is it? Hurry up. I'm gonna catch cold.
Yeah, the professor...
What about the professor?
Rebooting Cosmos isn't working. And he says he wants your opinion.
I see. Okay, I'll be right. What?
Chief! Chief, are you all right? Chief!
Where's the explosion?
In Cosmos's maintenance room.
What are you doing? Hurry up!
Wait up, Chief!
Confound it! I'm an old man, for heaven's sake.
She got dressed in a hurry.
Young people these days have no manners.
Professor, violent criminals don't care about manners.
Hey! Who the hell did this to our Elsa? Captain, leave this to the little master and me. Just take care of Scott and the professor.
Damn it! How the hell did he get in here? Hammer! What happened with the security?
I wish I knew. Is fine! A fly couldn't get into this place!
It isn't anyone's fault. That guy is a monster. Tony, fall back! You can't do anything about that monster!
Out of the way.
But, old man!
Don't worry. I'm perfectly calm right now. Voyager, why are you here? What is your objective?
So much for being calm.
Old man! Junior, are you alright? Stay back, Shion! Don't come in here!
But isn't that the Black Testament?
Cosmos!
No! Shion!
Let Cosmos... Let her go!
Looks like he's using the dark side of the Force.
The Hilbert effect?
Doesn't have cookies or Lucky Charms. Maybe they're all vegan, that's why they're all unhappy.
Whoa! She's way more powerful than she was before!
Cosmos, you're all right.
Shion, I will need your assistance in defeating the enemy unit.
I'd be unhappy without cheese too.
Right. I understand.
And bacon.
Come on, Cosmos.
Acknowledged. Engaging with maximum attack force.
He is targeting characters with low health. Okay. I pass on the bacon. Side effect of CVS. Certain proteins make me sick. Meat and mushrooms being the biggest problems, but tempeh bacon, now that's a different story. I don't like mushrooms. So I'd be with you on that one. They taste gross from what I remember. It's just a glitch that so many vegetarian recipes have mushrooms as filler. Yeah, that's true. I've never been a fan of mushrooms, though. I just... Something about the taste, I just can't deal. I just can't deal with it.
Ether drive!
Erde Kaiser!
That did no damage. I'll screw that. Break damage is now ineffective. That's okay. Voyager chose Cosmos as his target. Alright.
Ether drive!
Ouch. That really hurt.
Ether drive!
Don't try too hard.
So I was like, she said cake for fries. No, she said ether drive. That'd be hilarious though. Cake for fries. Oh, whoops, that's not the attack I wanted to use. Or the spell I wanted to use. let's switch out Ziggy for, I guess, Chaos.
Ether drive.
Ether drive.
He seems a little stalkerish with his smiling.
Ether drive.
That doesn't look good. Well, let's revive Xion.
I'm just getting started. Ether drive.
All right.
Ether drive. Ether drive.
Ooh, maybe I can finish him off here.
I'm sorry.
Eliminated.
Good. Get a little bonus.
Voyager, how much longer do you intend to keep doing this? Do you really think this will satisfy your never-ending thirst for power? Answer me, Eric! Now, do you think that you really won this?
This is checkmate.
How long are you planning to play with them? You're taking too long. Return. If she has awakened, then we must devise our next move.
Darth Vader knockoff? It's kind of similar, isn't it?
I'm sorry, but it seems your time is up. You'll pay for what you have done. We will settle this later at a more appropriate time.
Farewell for now. Goodbye, Xenosaga.
Are we safe now?
Yes, we're safe for now, Momo. But it wouldn't have ended well for us if we had kept on fighting.
Cosmos! Thank goodness. I was so worried about you.
Xion, it appears that I have caused you undue emotional stress while my functions were suspended. I must apologize.
You should. I was really worried about you. I'm so glad you're all right, Cosmos.
Xion.
Chief? Xion.
That's gotta be like the 6th time this game she's passed out. Next time I can save, I'm probably gonna end the stream. I gotta get in the shower and get ready for the day. Get some stuff done.
Are you Yoki Mizrahi?
Don't you think waves resemble the relationships between people?
Yeah, you're right in this murder.
They ebb and flow, as if feeling the distance between them. And repeat that process eternally. Young lady, do you love your father?
What?
Parents and children, too, could be said to be like waves.
Professor Mizrahi, what was your relationship to my father?
What good will knowing that do? I don't think knowing that will be of any benefit to you now. Words can completely change their meaning depending on the mind of the listener. They can change into good ones or into bad. Some words cannot be conveyed. What one thinks is good will not always lead to good results. You're a scientist too, then you should understand.
I still want to know, without knowing. How do I know where I stand?
That man's words are merely shackles.
That man?
He is a man possessed by his own narrow-minded ego. He brings suffering to all those he comes into contact with. I don't want to see your sad face.
Who are you talking about? I don't know anyone like...
I promised Sakura. I would make a world in which all wills that have yet to be born can live in happiness. I want you to live in a world like that too. That is my wish.
Professor Mizrahi.
Don't do anything you don't want to. Be true to your feelings. Do that, and she will answer your call.
Cosmos? Jin,
You fainted from exhaustion. You really should rest more. Or you just refuse to hear advice from a quack.
I'm sorry. I'll be more careful. Jin, I I met Dad.
I see.
Aren't you gonna ask what we talked about?
I don't think I need to. I doubt you were able to have much of a conversation with him. You wouldn't be able to keep yourself composed enough for that.
You're being mean.
Chief?
The UTIC organization had vessels of anima. From what Professor Mizrahi said, they're needed to activate the Zohar. If we can stop their experiment, we can prevent Milsha's space-time anomaly. And if we're able to do that...
We might have a chance to save Mother and the others.
Also, if we can use the vessels of anima, we might be able to get the energy needed to return to our original world. We might also be able to find out what Professor Mizrahi was really trying to do.
That may indeed be possible, but the risk is too great.
But we don't know what's going to happen to us either way. Don't try to stop me. This is a past I don't want. I'm gonna change it.
Sure you are.
Xion, you need your past to be who you are now.
Yes, that could work. If we had vessels of anima, we might be able to use that energy to return to our original time.
We could come under attack at any time. Just being able to use the ES would benefit us.
But the vessels are stored inside Labyrinthos. I don't think they'll let us inside that easily.
We have forged IDs. If we use them well, getting inside will be easy.
At any rate, our presence here is causing an expanding distortion throughout the entire universe. It could lead to not only us disappearing, but the destruction of the universe itself.
Gotcha. Get yourselves ready to infiltrate the place. The third descent operation, the Milshan conflict, is gonna take place in a few days. We have to hurry.
Oh.
First, we should make sure we're prepared for this infiltration. Once we're ready, we're heading straight for Labyrinthos. Actually, first we're gonna head straight for a save point, and then we're gonna end this. Alright, Miss Murder. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. Well, 'cause I don't want to save over that. Next time I stream, we'll stream more of Chapter 6. But until then, you have a lovely day. And anyone else that lurked, have a lovely day. I will see you next time.